Hi guys, Colesy. Today, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's more of an update than anything. It might be a little bit serious, not really, but it's something that I think is important for you to know and important for me to explain, so I'm going to do that. As you probably know, I have worked with Fierce PC, you know, you can see on the hat, there's shirts in the background. I've worked with Fierce for like the past 2 years. I've been part of their stream team. I have endorsed their computers. Just trying to find the way to explain it. Earlier this week, in our Fierce PC group chat that we have with obviously the guys at Fierce and all of us stream team members, we were told that our discount codes were changing. Now, this has happened before, it's happened a couple times, and that's due to a number of different reasons that's had to have happened. You can see, like, on that shirt there, it says Colesy and then the number 5. That was my, that wasn't my original code, but that's the code I guess I've had for the longest time. Then recently, in the past couple of weeks, it changed to Colesy and the word 5. And the reason that the codes changed like that is because the discount codes that we had would get picked up by, like, coupon sites. And Fierce didn't want that. Fierce PC don't want our coupons to end up on a coupon site because we earn a small commission when you guys use those codes. At the point that somebody's going to be Googling for a discount code, they've already decided they're going to buy a PC, right? They're at the point, we've all been there. You're at the point in the checkout where you have what you're going to buy and you're like, oh, I'll have a quick Google to see if there's a code I can get a bit off. Now, if they do that and they find my code, for example, on a coupon site, now I don't deserve that commission because I haven't done anything. It didn't come from me fairly. I agree. I do not earn commission from that. I shouldn't earn commission from that. It's not me that got that sale. If it's from a video of mine, if it's from a tweet of mine, that's fair enough because that did come from me. But thing is, Fierce still honor that discount code. They would still give that person, you know, the 5% off from the code. And that obviously loses Fierce money that technically they kind of shouldn't have had to lose. Fierce want our codes to be used by people that have come directly from us, from something we have done as part of the stream team, whether that's a stream, a video, a tweet, an Instagram post, whatever it is. As long as it's come from us, that makes sense. That's the idea. That makes complete sense. So that is the reason that in the past, our codes have had to change because it gets crazy. We're talking like it could be hundreds of uses of our code from a coupon site, and somebody at Fierce has to go through that manually to check where, you know, the source of that code has come from, whether it's from a video, whether it's from a Twitter post or a coupon site. They then have to, you know, check all these things, and they have to do that manually at the minute. So like I said, earlier this week, we were told in a post on our, you know, private Fierce PC stream team chat that our codes were changing. The other thing, the main thing here, was that our codes were changing and they were going to lose the 5 off the end. So my code is now just Colesy, but also they were losing the discount. Now, before anybody, you know, jumps to conclusions, I want you to watch this whole video. If you don't watch this whole video, you won't fully get the explanation. I am not bad-mouthing Fierce in any way. I have spoken to them and I want to explain the situation, basically. So our codes no longer give the people that buy them a discount. When I initially read this message and heard that, I was like, this really sucks. Because it really does suck. That's one of, you know, the nicest things that we're able to do is to be able to give a discount to people buying from Fierce PC. It's a good incentive for you to use Fierce PC. Now, I would recommend Fierce PC anyway. I think their prices are reasonable. Their service is great. I've had experience with people who I've helped design a PC. They've received their PC and, you know, it's got bashed in shipping or something and it doesn't work properly. And they've actually genuinely had a great experience sending it back and getting it fixed. Like, the service is really good. So I highly still recommend Fierce, whether it's got the discount code or not. But obviously having the discount code was a nice extra that we were able to give to you guys to say thank you in a way for using Fierce and for trusting us and deciding to go with Fierce. So when that happened, I was upset. I'm going to be honest, I was really bummed out. Not only does it mean that probably my sales that I make for Fierce are probably going to be lower, and I'm going to therefore have a lower income. The small commission that I make from Fierce is actually quite a large part of the income that I make. So, you know, the fact that that's probably going to take a hit, it sucks for me. But honestly, the main thing I was like, well, that's really upsetting that all these videos I've made in the past and stuff where I'm recommending Fierce and I'm saying, oh, you should use the code. there's no discount anymore. And that upsets me that I wouldn't be able to give you guys a discount. The next day, I had a call. I arranged a call, like a meeting between me and someone at Fierce, so that I could discuss and ask questions about why this has happened, what's happening in the future. You know, it was worrying to me because I genuinely really love being a part of Fierce. Like, it's been fun. It's a nice place to be. It's not like any other like affiliate link thing where, you know, it's like thousands of people that just got a link and you should use it. They're genuinely like, they try and involve us in stuff. You know, at the minute, events aren't happening, but hopefully that's something that Fierce are able to help us get to events, be able to do cool things, and they genuinely treat us like part of the family. It's a super nice community. So when this changed, it was really, really weird because it seems so out of character. But yeah, I spoke to them, I had a conversation. It was quite a long conversation, about an hour or whatever. And I asked plenty of questions and I aired my concerns to give an explanation of basically what the reason behind this is. It's not something that they took lightly. It's not like, oh, they were just like, oh, we need more money, so we're just going to remove that discount. It's not that at all. As you might have noticed, the world's been a weird place for the past year, just over a year, with COVID, and particularly with us in the UK, with Brexit now, things have got a little bit more complicated. I'll talk on Brexit first quickly because I feel like that's a quicker topic to go over. We Brexited, which means the UK, we're not in Europe anymore, which means that like shipping things to Europe and out of the country and into the country is more complicated now. Don't ask me how, because I luckily don't have to deal with any of that, but Fierce do, because Fierce do ship to Europe, and they do obviously get supplies in, which come from not the UK, so they come from outside of the UK, and there's a lot more complicated paperwork and stuff to deal with now because of Brexit, and obviously that has had an impact on Fierce. For starters, there's that. Obviously, with time and I guess like just learning and practice, and having dealt with it, it will get better in time, and I'm sure it probably won't take that long for things to improve. Hopefully it won't take that long for things to improve with all that stuff. So that's pretty much Brexit. It's having an impact. It sucks, but it's something that can be sorted, learned, and hopefully fixed for the future. The more direct impact, COVID. There's a shortage in general in like the PC building industry of parts. If you are into PC gaming and know anything about PC components, you'll know that the Nvidia 30 series cards have come out and they have been basically at a shortage instantly since they came out. People are buying them. There's not that many of them out there. There is a shortage. I believe that this is due to sort of COVID's impact on the manufacturing and just its impact on the world in general. Fierce don't have the normal amount of stock and the normal income of supplies, I guess, that they would normally do. Now, this isn't just Fierce. This is for the entire like industry itself. So this isn't just Fierce that are suffering from this. All of the other PC manufacturers are also suffering from this. But obviously, I'm not involved with those. So why would they tell me anything, and why would I know anything about them? Fierce have told me reliably that they are not the only ones impacted by this. This is an industry-wide thing that is impacting them. PCs are still being sold. PCs are still being made. If it's on the website, it's still available. That's how it works. But stuff isn't coming in as quickly as it would, and the shortage of like 30 series Nvidia cards has an impact because people want them, but they're not there. And there's not that many, so you can't have that many. That's how it works. So after, speaking to them for like an hour about all this stuff, and obviously I've asked them in the future, how are we going to deal with the coupon sites? How are we going to be able to have a discount code again in the future? There are things that Fierce are implementing, which I probably can't tell you right now, but they are definitely working to get these things fixed for the future and to improve things for the future. But after speaking to them at Fierce, it settled my mind that it wasn't a negative thing that Fierce were doing deliberately. It was a thing that they had to do for the time being until things improve a little bit. And also, I should mention this is a big thing. It's not just the discount code that they're taking off of our codes. They're not just taking the discount from our codes. All of the staff at Fierce, all of us stream team as well, we have also lost our staff discount basically at Fierce. We can't get things cheaper like we used to. It was one of the perks of working for Fierce or being part of the stream team. We can't do that anymore, which sucks for us and sucks for me because I was about to buy a new PC and I thought I'll get a good deal. It's not just you guys that are having this impact you, it impacts all of us. Now I still do have a code. We also have codes at Fierce. My code is now just Colesy. If you use that code Colesy, it still supports me. I still get the small amount of commission that I get from it. So if you are going to buy a PC, please do use that code. I know it doesn't matter to you and it makes no difference to your PC and the price that you're getting, but it really does benefit me and helps me get through this a little bit easier. And I'll be okay, like don't get me wrong, like I'll figure it out and we'll get through this fine. But if you are buying a PC and you are buying from Fierce PC, then if you use my code Colesy, it helps me out and it supports me. You'll notice in all my videos I've had to go and change the descriptions to say use code Colesy to support me instead of use code Colesy5 for 5% off. It sucks because it was nice being able to give something to you, but I understand the reasoning a bit more now that I've spoken to them. And even though it sucks, I'm gonna stick with Fierce. It's, you know, I could leave and go somewhere else and do that, but genuinely, like, the experience I've had at Fierce has been really, really good. After speaking to them, it's not like a malicious thing they're doing. And they're not like money grabbing or anything like that. It's just, it's necessary at this time to do that until things get a little bit more sorted with everything, you know, with sorting out the coupon codes and the site, those coupon sites that are taking the codes. Also, you know, the supply chain and all that stuff, COVID, Brexit, it's all having an impact. So we're kind of all having to take a bit of a hit at the minute in order to support Fierce. I'm sticking with them. You know, we'll see how it goes in the coming months, and hopefully as soon as possible we'll get that discount back to you guys. That's like my number one thing. Like, I would much rather you guys have the discount than like us have a discount at buying stuff. I'll get that news to you as soon as I can. I want to make the point that I'm going to put my money where my mouth is with Fierce as well. Like I said, I was going to buy a new PC from Fierce, and I was going to talk to them and, you know, get my discount and whatever, but then this happened and we're unable to get a discount. And after speaking to them and clearing things up and it making me feel better about the whole situation and understanding it more, I bought a PC anyway. And I bought it from Fierce because I want to support them. I want to put my money where my mouth is. And when I say I'm sticking by them, I'm sticking by them and I'm spending my money with Fierce. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Believe me, if in a few months' time or whatever, there's been no communication from Fierce or they've decided to do something completely against whatever they've said in the call to me, oh, believe me, I will slag them off till the cows come home. But I don't think they'll do that, which is why I'm sticking by them. I'm going to be honest and truthful with you guys. That's what I always have done, and that's what I always will do. But I believe Fierce. I trust in them, and we're going to stick by them. And I want you guys to stick by them with me because, again, it helps me out, helps support me, and in the future, when things get a bit better, it'll go back to normal and we'll be able to give you guys awesome discounts and do cool things again. Also, I guess another thing, just to sweeten everything a little bit, even though that you guys can't get a discount anymore, I've been alluding to this project that I've been working on. You've maybe seen the Fierce PC box that I've had in here for a month now. I'm going to be giving away a PC. It's a PC that me and a bunch of the stream team have come together to put together. It's not going to be like the craziest, most high-spec PC by any means. It was an idea that I had at the end of 2020 that I wanted to give a PC away. Obviously, Fierce give loads of PCs away. They did last year. They gave away so many PCs. But I wanted to give away a PC myself, and I got a bunch of the stream team in with me to donate parts that we all had laying about or whatever, so that we could build a PC and give to you guys. So that video will be coming next week. We're going to be giving away a PC to you guys. I know it's not the discount, and obviously only one person can win the PC, but it's something to show that we really appreciate all of you guys for supporting us. And this isn't just me to my community. I know that everybody else on the team massively appreciates their communities too. And so this is a giveaway for all of you. That will be coming next week, like I said. I just need to finalize a few things and record the video and build it and everything, but we will be giving away a PC to you guys. All in all, I think I've touched on everything that I needed to to really speak on. Yes, it sucks, but the world sucks at the minute, and we're just trying to get back to normal, and it's affecting all of us as individuals, and it's affecting Fierce as a company. Even though the company is okay, it's not going to like go out of business anytime soon or anything like that, but these decisions have been made due to everything that's been going on, and the reasons I explained. So I hope you guys can understand. I hope you're going to stick by us, stick by me, and stick by Fierce. I'm sticking by Fierce, and we're gonna trudge this out, and we'll get through it. Just like everything else that we've had to get through in this past year or so, we'll get through it, and it will be okay, and we'll get there. But it's just such a strange time. Yeah, it's a weird time, and I didn't want to make this video without having spoken to them first, because I wanted to have as much information as possible. So you might have noticed that the codes have already changed, and I know a couple of people messaged me asking for help with PCs, and I had to tell them about the code and being like, oh, there's no discount anymore, but if you use it, it would help me out. And most people were really good about it, actually. Everyone I spoke to and had to say that to was like, oh yeah, no worries, like thanks for helping me, and of course I'll use your code. So I'm still trying, and I'll try and help you whatever way I can. If you're looking for a PC, I will give you as much advice and time to pick out a PC and design one for you at Fierce. I just want you to use that code to support me at the end of the day. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you understand. I hope this has made the whole situation a little bit more clearer, and we'll get through it. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine. It's just going to take a little bit of time for us to get used to it and for things to recover, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's not really an enjoyable video, but anyway, that's what I always say. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, if you are looking for a PC and you want some help, you can hit me up on Twitter or on Instagram. It's at Colesy Gaming on both of those, and I'll be happy to help you pick a PC for your budget or whatever you're wanting to do with it. I'll see you guys next time.